What's going on? This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, and this is the Shangodiac for all my leaves. Okay, the leaves. All right. So like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Okay, in that particular order. It's the order of operations. Uh, Came to the park because I got a great signal out here. It's easier just to, record it, upload it like that, as opposed to recording it, then trying to upload it. Before we get started, also, new announcement for those who may be interested. A new ritual is about to drop. This one's called Put 'em in a Box. Okay? Yes, a mirrored box. So for those of you who have a situation where you need to bind, cross up, block, contain somebody. Now, of course, there's different nuances that can be done with this ritual, and I'm going to drop more information for those who are interested, for those who need it. It's also like a kind of counter offense, defensive type of thing. So for those who are in need of some type of defense, got a situation, you need to fucking just lock somebody up, for this, for whatever the reason. I know there are those who are going to want to just use it purely offensive. With these kinds of rituals that we do, it's not a, we're not the moral judge here, so use responsibly. But anyhow, like I said, I'm at the park. It's windy as fuck. So these cars want to blow everywhere. So I'm going to get through this for my Libras, okay? And be sure you go to www.shango-ray.com for all your, consultations, ritual, magical things that you might need, help you along your way. See if there's something there that can resonate with you, okay? But now let's get into it, all right? So for Libra, leaves. I'm gonna kind of go a little back, just a little bit. I feel like there was, for some of you leaves, man, it was like a loss of love. And by the way, this is whether it's your sun, it can resonate if it's your moon or your rising or whatever the case have you. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna start here. I did a 9-card spread for you guys. All right. So we have this 9 of hearts underneath things. There was definitely, this could have been recent, this could have been even more, but for whatever reason, it's showing up, okay? This loss of love, a loss of a love, or what appears, feels, and is experienced as a loss of a love, okay? This could be either through the 3 Ds, death, desertion, or divorce, okay? So some of y'all are feeling the effects of that, okay? Especially, definitely infiltrating your emotions, okay? Now, for somebody else also, this is coming through for this. Somebody that did pass, that you do know, now an ancestor, is also trying to reach you. May also be kind of, sometimes these ancestors have a habit of scanning your DNA and saying, hey man, because you're us and we're you, so let's handle this shit. You're the one in the 3D matrix right now, so it's on you, okay, to kind of solve or to heal, to deal with, to address. A lot of us don't like dealing with uncomfortable shit. Pain is it's human nature to avoid pain, okay? Takes a hell of a motherfucker to go towards pain, okay? 99% of the people are going to run from pain, okay? Now, let's see what we're going here. This is the middle card here. So, you know what? I really got the strong inclination here. Usually this can mean a lot of things about a man or this or that, but this is coming through as it's Libra's time to actually really boss up, okay? I feel in a lot of ways, yes, especially concerning around money, there's going to be like this cloud. When I say cloud, think internet cloud, okay? When you hear internet cloud, all this information is in the ethers, you know, but you're going to be surrounded by this cloud of like information. I'll even say wisdom, possibly even wisdom into your own vision, which is one of the most important things. Because if you don't have no vision and you don't got shit clarified for yourself, really can't nothing too much do nothing for you until you get clear. You know what I'm saying? But this to me is really representing whether you're a woman or a man. Okay, this just screams boss. Okay, but you see him with much responsibility though. Come on now, focus in on the kingy. All right, with much responsibility, you know, the crown can be heavy though. You know what I mean? And some of you are going through this evolution, and it's not about the egocentric thing about, oh, I'm a boss. Everybody wants to scream that, but nobody wants to really actually live that. You know, a lot of people be like, fuck this, I want to start my own job. It's like, don't you know you're gonna be doing more work if you start your own business versus just having a job? Don't you know? But so there's a lot of different things going on. There's a process of this, and I feel for some of you Libras, yes, it does have to do with your position, your role in a community, doing something for somebody else as well, being of service, but also taking the lead and working with people. You know what I'm saying? This is heavy going on right now. A lot of this energy, okay? And I see though too that the king here is looking at this 8 of hearts, okay? This 8 of hearts. So I'm looking at right now, actually a lot of you Libras are right at the doorstep of a new, how can I say this? Sometimes the English language, well, the English language kind of does suck, but a new disposition, man. There it is, a new disposition, and a change of heart about probably several things going on in your life right now. Recently too. Well, for some it's recent, and excuse the wind if it gets windy out there, but there is the start of something. Passion has been sparked, okay? Passion has been sparked. This can also come in various forms simultaneously. It can also be represented through another person in a relationship, okay? You know, some of you Libras though are trying to not get into a relationship. I see some of you Libras are kind of like, let me just focus on my career, my profession, my whatever it is, my work, okay? Looking around. Some of you actually might even be jaded too, because you were dealing with somebody or have had dealings with somebody, of course, who is kind of a Don Juan type dude, but or a person, and you know, they kind of can sweep you off your feet, but at the same time they raise a lot of red flags for you, and that has also, that's probably why some of you are kind of, it feels like you turning your back on that. Maybe even somebody has offered you something, offered by way of love, I mean, just by trying to get close to you, trying to get something started with you, and it's kind of like, but I do see a change of heart coming in where you're going to find more balance, to whereas you don't have to choose necessarily, all right? Just make sure you choose correctly. You know, you want somebody that makes you feel more free, not confined, okay? Not confined. More free to be yourself, and they should be too, you know. Just a moment, I'm looking around here. And some of you Libras have been indulging in retail shopping because of, you know, certain stresses and things. Sometimes, you know, you got to release that stress. People do it in a lot of different ways. And if it's not retail shopping, then I got to say this, thank you. Some of you Libras are involved in different situations. I've explained this before. You need to act like different people and situations are like stock. And if you're the CEO, you need to review your company, see what you're invested in, see if it's now a liability or if it's an asset, and kind of, adjust and make moves accordingly as far as that goes. Because what this is actually saying, the bottom line is this is also like giving more and more and more and more and more, or investing more and more and more, but getting a diminished return. Therefore, now you're kind of getting in the red. Now you're going into debt, if you will. Okay? And yes, this also includes with some of the situations in which you've been giving more and more of yourself, but it just doesn't seem to be coming back. Okay? Less and less is coming back the more and more that you give. All right? Finance-wise, on the horizon, bam, 10 of diamonds, baby. Moving on up, like I said. Moving on up. An apple just fell out of a tree. Yeah. Right there. Anyways, sorry about that. Moving on up, finance-wise, this is a whole new level, whole new intensity, meaning more money. So it's also going to require more responsibility, more thought as to what you're going to do with your money. How you going to flip it? Are you going to make it work for you? Or are you going to continue working for it? But what this also brings is options. Okay? Options. Options, options, options. And options are always a good thing. All right? Now, there is a air sign or a man coming to you who's going to be helping you with information, wise counsel. Okay? Yes, they could be an Aquarius, but they could be any air sign, or just have heavy air sign in their chart. I do feel like they're going to have heavy air sign in their chart, okay? But they're going to be able to assist you in your climb, in your plight, upward and forward, okay? Some of you Libras also have an air sign in your mind that has been coming up now, okay? Now, this is the last card of your reading, and I don't like it. You see, the upside down Joker. So what I can tell you about this upside down Joker, and as I've explained before, Jokers often refer to cloaked energy, and I sometimes question why even bring it up then if it's cloaked, okay? But this is representing what I can be pretty sure of, looking through the fog, is some type of an abrupt occurrence that can definitely rattle your bones, okay? This can be in any area of your life or multiple areas of your life also. I do feel one thing, and I'm certain of one thing. It will be certain, I'm certain about this. It will be temporary. It's not going to be as bad as you feel. So some of you Libras are going to over mind fuck yourself and mentally masturbate about it too much, and it's gonna therefore work against you. But some of you other Libras are going to be able to step back, look at it, see, okay, what can I extract from this? What can I learn from this? That is the proper mindset that you want to take for some of these, because life is full of curveballs, and life will throw curveballs and shit like that. So it's about, you have to ask yourself, is it happening to you or is it happening for you? And only you can answer that question, you know what I'm saying? Because whichever you decide, you get to be right. You get to be right. This is ShanGO Ray. Peace and blessings. Thank you for watching. Your Libra, Shangodiac. All right.